Well, hello everyone. Hello. Alan here. Like my t-shirt. So my little tie. Hope you're all well. I'm just getting started. It's early today, but I've been up. I get up super early. These are my first 5 books in the What You Own Challenge, created by Ali at Criminali. I'm not saying I've read all of them yet, but I've read a couple of them. Like the first one I read this month is Octavia E. Butler's Parable of the Sower. The title, you don't realize what the title means exactly till the end. I can't talk about this book yet because it's a buddy read with Floss at Grape Jelly Library, and I was just really enthralled with this book, so I couldn't put it down and I kind of zipped through it. But I will talk about it later. Now, this book I just recently finished today. Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. I'd never read this. I was going through my Audible, and they had this on Audible read by Kenneth Branagh, famous Shakespearean actor, writer, director. Let's see. So anyway, it was free on Audible, and it was like 4 hours long. So I read this and annotated it up. This is a collection of 3 of his stories, so it's a relatively small book. And I'll talk about this later. I'll review it later. Almost finished with this poetry book. I've mentioned it before on my channel. I don't know if I've read on Poetry Thursday yet. It's by A.E. Stallings. She's a woman, great poet. I think American, but like her heritage is Greek. She writes in forums like villanelles, sestinas, sonnets, of course. Now, I read this last night because I went to a program yesterday downstairs in the art room and it was packed. She read the day before at the library, and they had like about, I don't know, 25, 30 of these books. And it's her life story. There's a lot of photos in here of Indians on the reservation. The Warm Springs Reservation. It's just a short drive north of here on the border, like of Washington and Oregon, where the Columbia River goes through. But she talks about the Portland area and the Willamette River. And so this only took like an hour or so to go through. You know, a lot of cool photos, a lot of history. So I've been into history lately. Now for Nonfiction November, Todd Rundgren, The Individualist. That's the title of one of his albums. The Individualist, Digressions, Dreams, and Dissertations. This is a very interesting book. I've already looked through the photos and back, and there's some great ones of like Todd with Ian Hunter, Meatloaf, old ones with like Alice Cooper, where Alice Cooper's drinking a can of Budweiser. Todd with, here's one with Alice Cooper and Babe Bell and Todd back in the day. There's one of Todd with David Bowie. That's a wild one. But so And this book is interesting because it's told like a page at a time. Each page is its own chapter, as it were, or remembrance. I've been a Todd fan since the 80s when I saw him live at Kent State University. And he brought people on stage back then. He's always been interactive. Now he's a multimillionaire living the life in Maui. Anyway, that's what I'm doing for Nonfiction November and the challenge. Read what you own. And then Monday Night Live show, we're going to have a big surprise, I think. Big surprise for the Monday Night Live show. So why not like, subscribe, make a comment. You know I'll reply back to you. So have a good one. Later.